riding, while the niggas hiding all law abiding. Southeast corners, drug dealer personas. Hit the wrong block with that bullshit and you a goner. Niggas can't fuck with, they might get struck with the powers.
And now with the coolest three brothers on the planet, here's Let the Tribe Speak Sports Podcast.
I'm gonna put my hat on so y'all can know it. Y'all know what's going on. Let the Tribe Speak Sports, episode 67. We here, we live. We apologize for not being here. What? 1 week? 2 weeks? We apologize. It was 1 week. Two. All right. I apologize, but we back. We can do what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Been moving and juggling and doing a little stuff behind the scenes here and there. But we back.
Yeah, we back with breaking news, and the breaking news is, unfortunately, Dwayne Haskins.
Hold on, bruh.
What?
You ain't even
I thought we were just
intro to the people. Go ahead,
Oh,
though.
my bad. Well, the breaking news is the young man Dwayne Haskins had passed away.
You gotta speak
You know,
louder.
he was at the age of 24.
Mm-hmm.
Played 3 seasons, 2 with Washington. I think.
Yes, sir.
Season with the Steelers.
Yes, sir.
He set Big Ten records for Ohio State, 2018. He was the number 15 draft pick by Washington.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Wow. Didn't he play 1 year under the last term, the Redskins, and then 1 year under the football team? Or was he under the switch with both years? Did y'all have 1 year or 2 years as the football team?
2.
2 years. He got drafted under the football team.
Football team, I think.
Okay. My apologies if I put the Redskins, but now I know this is the Washington team.
No, same old.
Same old. I apologize, good people. But we wasn't here to tell y'all what was going on with the NCAA. But the bro's not here right now, unfortunately. But you know he'll be here when he is here. We seen the NCAA men's championship actually at the social. Shout out to Ray Grant at the social event because he put on a NCAA watch party for the championship. So shout out to Ray Grant for doing that. Get nice little meet and greet for the people. But ultimately, Kansas won. North Carolina definitely started off. It looked like it was gonna be a blowout. They was up by like 17, if I ain't mistaken, something crazy. And then Kansas just stormed all the way back in the second quarter.
I mean, good coaching. I want to say great coaching to North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
But then you see like a Kansas, a 2 seed, where the recruiting and the talent, taking effect.
Okay.
You know, North Carolina basically got a lot of juniors and seniors, and not a lot of freshmen, so it's easy for them to know the game and play the game.
Mm-hmm.
But you also got to be ranked high, like Kansas got.
So the score was 69-72. I apologize. For UNC, Baycott.
Yeah,
Baycott. There we go. 15 points, 15 rebounds, 2 assists. Davis, 15 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. For Kansas, Wilson had 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. McCormick, 15 points and 10 rebounds.
Yeah.
So they did that actually at the end. I tell Mom she know what we doing. How my mother gonna interrupt the podcast like she don't know what's going on? Oh. That's his little boo. He gotta check on her.
Alright.
Give us 1 second because that's very important. Hold on, that's very important.
Okay, no.
You gotta check on this bambino. His lovey. As you see, Let the Tribe Speak, me tribe, family. My man taking care of his, doing this thing, as he should. So, on to the women's basketball. We had UConn versus South Carolina. And Don Staley and South Carolina actually pulled this one out tremendously. Never seen UConn get blown out like this.
I mean, 15 points, that's really not a blowout.
For UConn, yeah, it is.
I mean, look at UConn record. Is that a UConn record?
Nah, but still.
Alright, it goes to show. I mean, normally they what? Probably
undefeated.
Got one loss.
One loss.
So it goes to show that UConn wasn't UConn this year.
Okay, so as we go with the points, 49-64. We got UConn. Bakers.
Becker.
Beckers? You think the U is silent?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
Too.
okay. Beckers, 14 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Edwards, 15 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists. The South Carolina, Henderson, 26 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. Boston, think this is the shining star? Or one of the main players?
I think
She's one of the main players.
She was the player of the year
Right.
for the women.
11 points, 16 rebounds. 3
Yeah, kinda
assists.
like a dragon.
Getting busy in the low post, doing that thing. So as we move on to DC sports, we have the DC United, and they played the Atlanta United, and this was April 2nd, because we wasn't here. And Atlanta pulled out the win, 1-0. Next game for DC United is April 16th at 7:30, and it's against Austin FC. There we go. Keep it bumping, keep it moving. We had the women's soccer.
What?
Look, exactly. I forgot we had a women's soccer team. I apologize. Gotta show y'all some love. We got the Washington Spirit. They played the Orlando Pride. This was April 3rd. And Washington won 4-1. All the goals were scored by Sanchez in the 43rd minute, Sullivan in the 45th minute, Hatch in the 49th minute, and Robin in the 87th minute. So they did that thing.
I just got one question.
Yes.
So it's 2 teams called the United?
No, it's one. The women called the Spirit.
No, I'm talking about the United. DC United and Atlanta United.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I know, for the men's, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all that.
And I think it's another
all the
United
soccer
somewhere.
United,
Yeah,
FCs.
Yeah, FC.
Federations.
Soccer Federation Club or something like that.
Yeah.
The next Washington Spirit next game is April 17th against Gotham FC. Now that's probably New York, I guess.
Gotham, Batman.
Right. Oh yeah, and Bone.
Yeah, I just seen this too.
Yeah, my man.
Washington, the Washington Capitals did beat.
You gonna tell him? Since
Okay,
you
the
won?
Washington Capitals did beat the Pittsburgh Penguins. Last night.
Mm-hmm.
6-3. Pittsburgh had a bad game. Washington, congrats to y'all. Some goals were scored by a plethora of people. One of them was.
Ooh, hold on, pause. I like that word, plethora. Go
Yeah,
ahead, Pepper.
Definitely Alex Ovechkin.
Get
And he moved up one more,
Mhm.
slap. Trying to chase Wayne Gretzky.
Mm-hmm.
Rain smiled though, baby boy. So, you had the stats like LeBron. You got to have the stats.
It's all good. It's all
You
good.
can have it. Rain smiled, baby boy.
Okay.
So, hey, but Washington Capitals next game is against Boston Bruins. April the 10th at 1:30 p.m. Wow,
Yes, sir.
why is that early?
Today.
Is it 10th?
Today's the 10th.
Exactly. At 1:30. Wow. So now we move on to Washington Nationals.
Baseball has started. No, this
Well,
is baseball.
baseball did start. This is opening week,
Mhm.
and here we go. They played the Mets. They had a bench claim brawl, I think it
That
was.
was like 2 days. That's what I'm about to say. You see with the Nationals 0-3, and that's been no Nets getting busted.
So basically, the Mets been whooping on them all series long,
Mhm.
and that's yesterday. The Mets won 5-0.
Yes.
Washington is 0-2 to start the season.
No, they
0-3.
0-3 now.
0-3. I'm sorry. Yeah, 0-3. They played again today at 1:35. Ooh, Washington. Y'all got a lot of games going on today.
Mhm.
So hold on. Do you have any thoughts about Washington? You used to work there.
Well, kind of. All right. Well, I mean, and they actually, because you know what you can't play with them now. Max Scherzer played with the Mets.
Oh man.
And so that's why I guess it's kind of heated, because he could have came back to Washington. And so, I mean,
They traded him, right?
well, they traded him to the Dodgers. The Dodgers ain't win this World Series.
They released him, right?
And the Dodgers released him. Well, let him go to free agency.
Mhm.
All right,
So the
I mean,
Nationals
what-
could have signed him back. I mean,
why
that's
would I
me. That's
sign
my
him back?
thinking.
I mean, look, why would I want to go back to a team that trade me mid-season?
I mean, we
Because I
traded.
tried-
First of all,
But
we
they was trying to
traded you.
rebuild. They was rebuilding.
Right, we
So
traded
why
you
do
to
I
help
wanna
you
go
out.
So why do I want to go back?
Cause we could use you now.
But y'all still rebuilding.
Yeah, they are in rebuild mode, but hey,
That make no
Soto,
sense.
Soto like that.
Make no sense, Tom.
Soto,
to bring it
Soto
back when
nice.
he's rebuilding.
Soto nice. They gotta do something.
They got centerpiece and Soto cool. It is what it
They
is.
gotta
Why they
do
still got Turner?
Nah, they traded Trey Turner
Yeah.
with Max Scherzer.
Nah,
And they got rid of their young pitcher too. Who was that?
they really.
They,
The young that had
So why do they tank?
I can't remember.
Why do teams tank?
I don't think they tank it necessarily. I mean, in a way, see, I don't understand that. Like you said, first of all, because once you win the World Series, I thought you'd get some more money. So that, to me, you would be able to keep more people. And they didn't necessarily.
When you win it, they don't have nothing to do.
That's just me thinking. I know that. I know that. I apologize. I'm just saying. That's just me thinking. Because you see a team like, and so that's what the lockout was about. You see a team like the Dodgers or the Yankees, and they can get whoever they want in them per se.
I mean, you got luxury tax, payroll, salary cap, all that.
And the Wizards, I mean, the Nationals, in a way, don't.
I mean, to me, they had a bunch of people that
they could have kept. Right, they could have kept. They could have
a lot of money.
Mm-hmm, they could have.
I'm not saying like, hey,
and I think they felt like it didn't pay off, so
they still got the money.
Why not try to rebuild?
So they still got money. They must got a lot.
I ain't in y'all pockets, Nationals. I'm just saying. Gotta make it work.
I mean, move on to the next slide, man. It is what it is. And baby Tony's not here. This is why I pick up his slack because he's not here.
My man gonna press you.
So we had the NBA games for yesterday. We had the Pacers. They played the my bad. Indiana Pacers played the 76ers. Philadelphia 76ers. 76ers took that 120 to 133. Embiid dropped 40 and 20. With a dominant game, a lot of free throws. Sixers, they gonna have to fix their officiating. They go to the line a lot. I don't know what it's about. They go to the line a hell of a lot.
I mean, you got Embiid and you got James Harden.
James Harden. Embiid stats only shot 17 times.
No, I'm just saying you got both of them, and they have once in the time led the league in free throws or been close to 1 or 2.
Man, I'm just saying it's almost impossible. They're not gonna foul that much. Some of them could have been ticky-tacky.
Touche.
Yeah, but on to the next one. Then we had the New Orleans Pelicans. My team, they played Memphis Grizzlies. Ja Morant returned.
Oh, my God.
From like 5 games with an ankle sprain or something.
Did that to y'all.
Well, hey, you see how much points they put up? The Pelicans,
the
score was 114 to 141.
141. No, don't go side. He said 141. No, 141.
Okay. I don't know what to say.
I'm sure.
About that.
I'm sure.
Zion
I was about to say that.
I mean, but I like they moved CJ to the 1.
I like that McCullough can spread the court right.
Yeah, I like that. So with Zion back, I actually I like the idea of CJ playing the point.
Do you think y'all need a point guard?
No, I like the idea of CJ playing the point. Because he's a veteran ball handler and they can create his
I'm just saying a true point guard, like Tony be saying, that can actually alleviate and sometimes you can move him 2 to 2.
You can't just get a true point guard in today's league in a sense where a true point guard, I take Trae Young for example. Do you think he's a true point guard?
No, not necessarily.
But he works for his team.
No, I understand that. I understand that, right.
But he's a defensive liability.
Okay.
So you got to try to mix match a lot of stuff around. I think CJ at the 1 is not a big defensive liability because he could check point guards.
Okay.
More than checking shooting guards.
No, I'm just talking about a true one to, like I said, to alleviate when McCullough goes to the bench and can actually facilitate a team.
I mean, I'm at a point guard off the bench.
Or in crunch time that you could move CJ to the 2. And the point guard can...
Because I have Ingram, Zion. I can have them in the game and they could really score the ball. So I don't... Just put me some defensive people around them 2 starting. I mean, them 3 starting, very good. We could be good. Look at the Grizzlies, for instance.
I was just asking. I just put it out there. I was just asking.
You think?
Because Ja's not technically a pure point guard. You're right, but he has point guard tendencies.
And I believe CJ do too. I mean, you gotta take this. He learned from Dame Lillard. He played alongside Dame Lillard, Tom.
I'm just asking a question. That's it.
I mean, but
because like the report said, Ja actually said in the game, he was like, man, I told my team, I've been looking at y'all, and I don't have to score as much. Now I can pass the ball, so you can see where his point guard abilities is actually like, I don't have to score all the time. I can actually slow down the ball slow down the game and dish it to the open player now.
Yeah, I mean, to me, that's how you should play as a point guard. But some point guards tend to, score.
Right.
So-
No,
so-
that's why. That's all I'm asking. Right, that's all I'm asking. Go ahead, brother.
We don't got no more traditional point guards in the league. By the way,
And I was going.
it's not that.
No,
All right.
I mean, besides the Lonzos, Chris Pauls, and that's kind of crazy that
We
it's
could probably name only 5.
right.
Alright.
No, right.
That would be the sad thing about the NBA. We could probably name 5.
Mhm.
But that's just probably.
Mhm.
We got the 2 Ball brothers. I believe they're kind of true point guards in the sense that they play the game the right way and will get people involved in Chris Paul. I'll back them 3. All right, you can't tell me 2 more. All right.
I was about to say, ain't no
Ice.
more Jason Kids. Yeah, right. No,
Yeah,
right.
you don't got too much. But back to it, we got Golden State. They play San Antonio Spurs. Golden State won 100-94. Klay Thompson or Steph Curry did not play. Steph Curry is still hurt. Yeah, so I don't think he's gonna be back for the start of the playoffs. Not quite sure.
Right. 'Cause this is well, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. After you talk about the last Saturday game. We'll go back.
So then we had the Kings. They played the LA Clippers. Sacramento, they lost 98-112. Paul George with his return. I mean, this is his 5th game back. And we'll drop a triple double. He's looking good in his return. I like the Clippers. I mean, it was crazy to think that the Clippers only was missing Paul George and Kawhi Leonard.
But we know
Healthy and playing right. I mean, I didn't see how good of a team they really was until they actually kept on battling.
Right, I'm about to say,
Actually,
I think the problem has been with them. We've just never seen them both healthy at the same time.
yeah. But with Tyronn Lue, record shouldn't matter no more. When winning Coach of the Year. Tyronn Lue should win Coach of the Year.
I mean, I'm not gonna argue with you with that. I'm not gonna argue with you. But it only matters to where you could literally see that coach influence the whole team, whether they was at the bottom,
I mean, but
move to the playoffs.
look, what I'm saying is, if that team would have finished 4th or 5th, they would have probably still put them, up there Coach of the Year.
Mhm.
Just because they finished 10th, but still with that team, without Paul George and them, I believe you should still be up there for Coach of the Year and possibly win it.
I mean, I'm not gonna say you wrong. I'm not gonna say you wrong.
I mean,
Y'all about to say Jason Kidd gonna be up there.
no.
All right.
No, I mean, no offense. You'll have the Grizzlies coach.
Well, he up there.
You'll have Eric Spoelstra. If you're going, you'll have Eric Spoelstra. And then you'll probably take another team. To me, I would have said Tyronn Lue. If you going with Jason Kidd over Tyronn Lue, right? But you can't do that because the man's got Luka.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You can see the influence Jason Kidd had on that stuff.
But you can't really compare y'all because y'all have a top 5 player all season that played.
I mean, I give you that. No, I give you that. That's why I'm putting his name last. But I give you that. But I could, like you said, I could see how we changed and how Luka changed in the way under Jason Kidd.
I mean, yeah, we can see
You
that.
can see it.
That's cool. But did he really impact y'all to the point where y'all still had to trade Porzingis? It still wasn't working.
Well, we knew that part.
No,
I kept saying
but
that.
it's still, you couldn't get a coach to make it work. But Porzingis is good enough to play.
I didn't.
But how it didn't work with Luka will still be a mystery. You know what I'm
Jason
saying?
Kidd figured it out.
Nah,
He
you don't
said,
think
you know
so?
what? Hey, sorry, my man. You got
But
to
you
go.
don't think so though?
To me, it's not. Because we wanted another Dirk, and that's why I kept saying that. Like you would see Porzingis, and he has his Dirk spots, but he not Dirk,
I mean, but
and that's what.
You can't look for that and want that and a player that's not that. You can't do that in the NBA time.
I mean, listen. I understand, but from his abilities and what he is capable to
He's
do,
a better defender than Dirk. So that means he got to play differently on both ends than that.
but he could shoot from all the same spots as Dirk.
He's not a shooter like Dirk, though.
Okay, okay.
So you would have to say, you know what? Go inside and stay inside. Y'all couldn't figure that out.
Once we got Luka, right? Once we got Luka, it's all right. We don't need that because Dirk ain't need to do that.
See, and that was the thing.
That's why I work with Dirk.
But you can't blame Porzingis.
I'm not. I didn't. I just said he always had to
go.
We're
going to move on to the next slide.
He said he always had to go.
Though, right?
Well, actually, he didn't play. He didn't play.
Oh, he did? He must still be resting. Well, he played the game before that.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That was the thing. But we had no.
Nah, I do. Next side.
Now you go ahead. Do this one.
All right. Well, we had the Washington Wizards. This was Friday, April 8th. We had the Knicks come down to D.C. and play the Washington Wizards. Wizards lost 114-92, man. Like we was just saying, Porzingis didn't play, unfortunately. But let's start off with the Knicks. Toppin went off because no Porzingis. 36 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Fournier, right. Don't look that up. Don't look that. Don't look Fournier up by itself. Don't do it. Don't do it. 17 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Quickly, 23 points, 6 rebounds, 10 assists. Nito for the Wizards had 14 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Archie Moore, 21 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. Avia, 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Like we said, no Porzingis.
Porzingis was hurt.
Oh, rested. Right. Bradley Beal
They
out.
didn't play him?
No. You can see they getting ready for next year.
But
go ahead. What's about to say?
Do you think they need a traditional point guard?
Yeah.
The Wizards. That's what man Bro been saying. Yeah. And even though John Wall ain't traditional, he's more like
a repeat of what I just said. Just let Bill play the one. I mean, you don't gotta let him play the one, but let him play the one.
I think like
it's gonna be a hard time to actually get a true point guard or a point guard period. Bro. They just tried it with Dinwiddie.
Listen,
right?
Wizards, listen to me. Get John Wall, bro. Bring him back, bro. Everybody bringing their old school people back. Bring John Wall back.
Yes, indeed. How many times do I gotta say it?
Like, just bring him back. There you go.
Nah.
All right.
I'm telling you. They just tried it with Dinwiddie.
Right? Dinwiddie and Wall are 2 different players.
But they just tried to have a point guard with Will.
But Dinwiddie
you
is
could just eliminate that. Both of them scoring guards.
So you can't have 2 scoring guys together.
What the Mavericks got? All scoring guards.
Don't worry about us. Don't worry about what we doing.
You can't have 2 of them together.
The Wizards ain't got a coach to make it work.
But
how you like that?
You can't have 2 of them. But now you're going to contradict yourself.
No, I ain't mean it like that.
Yeah, exactly.
He got me. He stuck me. So what? Dinwiddie needed space to run. Because, like we said, him and Bill actually played too much alike. That's why I never thought it would work. They played too much alike.
But I would say the Wizards play better when Bill is healthy and have the ball in his hand, like being the playmaker for the team.
But what's funny that I'm bringing this up. You know who played close to Russell Westbrook? John Wall.
There was a light before they
right.
I understand. Right
so just to see the downfall and what happened to Russell Westbrook with the Lakers, do the opposite with John Wall. Bring him back.
I won't say it was the downfall with Westbrook and the Lakers.
Man, all the Lakers had a bad season.
First of all, LeBron and AD could not stay healthy, right?
I ain't gonna say
and
that.
Then you had a terrible roster to begin with.
LeBron fuck.
You say, you know what? We got AD, LeBron, and Russell Westbrook.
But
I would give you Malik Monk. That was a good addition.
Mm-hmm.
Who else?
Oh, let's get off this slide first, because we actually got the standings. We could talk about them. Hold on. Let's get off this slide first. We apologize, people. We're going to come back to that.
The Wizards' next game is today. Today
Charlotte.
is their last game, and they play Charlotte. So if y'all want to see the Wizards play, catch them on replay today, live today or something, or next season.
Go to the game, check them out. All right. So, like he was saying, since we on the standings, the Lakers have fallen out of the standings, of the playoff contention. But finish what you were saying. Malik Monk and who else?
Who else?
Well, I'll say, I ain't gonna, well, y'all know LeBron, my man, but he had to, every time by y'all saying this, y'all gotta at least say, in his 19th season, he was damn near the leading scorer.
No,
just hit me out.
no.
Hold
Listen.
on, let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
He was damn near the leading scorer of the NBA, and he had to drop near 40 most of the games, or 30, to keep them even in close to contention. So while some of these decisions was his fault, he backed up on the other end. Like, all right, well, it's not fault. Let me try to drop.
You gotta answer my question though.
Go ahead. What was your question?
Who did they really add to that roster besides Russell Westbrook and Malik Monk?
What you mean, Melo? They had you talking about to help?
To actually help?
Okay, nobody.
Nobody. Besides Malik Monk, and I give it to you, Carmelo. I missed him. All right, Melo, Malik Monk.
This time,
Yeah, cut it off.
yeah,
Oh, you gotta take the can.
just right here.
Yeah, you can stick that in there. Yeah.
So you can't say that, it wasn't his fault. That was the roster. If it was his roster that he wanted,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say Russell Westbrook played great,
Mm-hmm.
but with all the injuries
Mm-hmm.
and the roster that he was left with to play with LeBron and AD out, it wasn't his fault. Look at the roster though.
I'm not saying that, but we saw, and that's what me and Tom was saying. We saw actually, not to say it like this, but the triple doubles was overrated.
No.
Yes.
No. He force fed a lot of his triple doubles. So he's big.
I'm gonna tell you.
To a big man.
Hold on. The best year triple doubles he had was with the Wizards because he actually was more of a running gun. He more fed Bill. He
actually had a shooter.
Right. So you actually could see that his assist and his play actually generated energy for the team. That's what I was saying. That's what the Lakers wanted. Like when LeBron goes to the bench,
you can't have that when LeBron's a dominant ball. He's a dominant ball handler. You can't have that. Like you just said, Dinwiddie and Bill play just alike.
Mm-hmm.
You got
LeBron and Russ. Yeah, no, I bet said that.
So you can't have a roster like they had and expect for I guess all three of them to carry the load. But guess what? The two main ones that you wanted to carry was out during the whole season.
And that's my point of saying at least LeBron had to drop 30 or had to be like, all right, man, here's my fault.
30 and 40 because of Westbrook, but
just because
of the roster.
Right, itself.
I gave me this or I picked this.
And I got to at least do my load, do my shit. Right.
I ain't saying then you're a scrub, but come on, bro, you got to stay healthy. The rest of y'all, come on, bro, they ain't had no shooters.
And can we be honest? Anthony Davis definitely had a down season this year.
Yeah,
Westbrook did too, but I would say if
it's the combination of them both.
I would say this: if his name wasn't Russell Westbrook and had those stats, everybody wouldn't be so mad. Like he finished like 18, 8 and 8.
All right, look, my bad. While we jogging on about the Lakers and what they did bad, we can go down the list of who's in right now. Give them some shine. We had the Heat number 1. Bucks number 2, we're going down the East. Heat number 1, Bucks number 2, Celtics number 3, 76ers, the Raptors, the Bulls, the Nets. Nets at number 7. The Cavs, then you got the Hornets, and at the bottom you got the Hawks. For the West is set. So really, we're going to get to it. Today's the last day.
So basically the East is subject to change today.
Right. The last 4 teams might switch depending on what happens in these games coming up. Last 4.
Top 2. Top teams too.
Oh, well, the East,
Look
like
at
he
Boston
said,
and the Sixers.
like he said, the East is subject to change. The West is set. So let's go to the East. You got the West. The Suns first, the Warriors, the Grizzlies, Mavs, like I said, moved up to number 4. Jazz, you got the Nuggets, you got the Timberwolves, Clippers, Pelicans, and Spurs. And with that said, we got the play-in that's actually set. Play-in is the number 7 seed for the West. Number 7 seed, Minnesota Timberwolves. At the number 8 seed, LA Clippers. The Clippers actually won that series 3-1 this season. Then you got the number 9 seed, the Pelicans at team, versus the number 10 seed, the Spurs. And the Spurs have actually won that series this year 3-1.
I mean, sometimes I'm just hoping. This is why I be hoping. If you make some moves like my team did, you know, we get Zion back next season. We just hope maybe we could convince him to sign a long-term deal. Maybe.
Y'all will have to win this series then.
Nah.
Y'all will have to
I mean,
make it to the playoffs.
Yeah. We have to.
I
believe that. Because that shows we may have a future. Some make it a little bit more.
No, we just need you.
Yeah, we just need you. You're gonna be the cornerstone. Minnesota. I want to see them in.
That's gonna be a tough series though. Tough.
No, what?
Is it the best of 3 for the play-in?
Nah.
It's one
So
game?
they both play one game, right? And I think the loser of the 7 and 8 play the winner of 9 and 10.
Okay.
And then they get the final spot.
Okay. So
So
they eliminate 3. Okay.
So I would think Minnesota and the Clippers are going to get in there. It don't matter who wins that game. I think whoever they play, because they lost, the winner of 9 and 10, I think they might beat my Pelicans. And I think both teams could beat the Spurs.
I ain't got no arguments with that.
All George,
I ain't got
that.
no argument with that. Tell you the truth, my brother. I mean, besides saying that the other way that the Clippers might come out of that grouping, I don't see it no other way. All right, well, we go on to the next.
Should go back to the standings.
Why?
Because since the West is locked, you should have wrote down the playoff matchup that we know is going to happen.
Man, we'll be back with y'all with that. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back
We
with
know
y'all.
y'all about to have to play the Jazz. Yeah, Mike, that's all back. All the West is kind of locked. So, you probably want to after the play-in.
All right, you want to go down this?
MVP. We're going to update the MVP race.
Oh, this actually not the final week, but the important week. Last
I
couple
mean, it's
days.
the last game. I mean, after this game, to me, MVP's already locked, but after this game, it's either you're going to take it home or you're not. We're going to know who's going to take it home after this game. It don't even matter about the playoffs. We got Giannis. He's averaging 29.9 points, 11.6 rebounds, and 5.8 assists. Nikola Jokic, he averaged 27.1 points, 13.8 rebounds, and 7.9 assists.
And I think he was like the first to have like 1,000.
2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists. That makes sense because Westbrook had a triple double. So he didn't have 1,000 rebounds. Okay. I don't know.
That mean he had exactly that stat.
For a big man,
I don't know, but that was a tough stat. I was like, okay.
But Embiid had 30.6 points, 11.7 rebounds, and 4.2 assists. You think gonna walk away with it?
I ain't gonna swill to you. Embiid making a hell of a case for it. I mean, I think it's his year. To be honest with you, like, I know you said it might be hard for somebody in Philly to win it, but Iverson won it, Irvin won it, and I think it's his time. I ain't gonna bug it. As much as I want to say Giannis again, I gotta give it to Embiid. Man, Jokic's been doing it too, but gotta give it to Embiid. Why? If you take James Harden off their team, Embiid actually been
If you
keeping.
take James Harden off that team, you would say the Bucks is the best team out of the 3.
No, listen. I ain't talking about team wise. I'm talking about how he carried the team all year not by himself, but no Simmons, Embiid, I mean, the Harden just got there.
You talking about injuries in the team? What about the Nuggets?
I'm talking about him,
And what about the Nuggets?
and I get that. But actually, Ben Simmons is a bigger piece than Murray.
Murray and Porter? Think about it. Think about it.
Why? Listen,
you
why?
lost your two stars to go behind your best player.
And
You lost them.
And I think that's really what it's boiling down to, Embiid and Jokic. But I gotta go with Embiid, bro.
You probably got to go with Embiid because of the record. They probably got a better record than the Nuggets, but I would go with Jokic because he played more consistently all year. Then averaging 8 assists is like, alright, I got my team involved.
I ain't
Literally.
knocking that.
Well, my people hurting all.
But mine be going off 42, 45.
I mean, he go to the free throw line
Need that.
like James Harden in his glory days.
Stop fouling.
He looks for the foul. I watch him and be my dog, but he looks for the foul.
He do,
bro. And that don't make no sense.
And you know what's funny? Speaking of Dirk Nowitzki, Jokic got a funny like Dirk Nowitzki shot on the other leg that can't nobody stop.
Step back good.
Well, now he got like a spin around like fade from his left leg that's like awkward.
Dirk trying to hide him. Then Joker.
But Jokic be getting these buckets, baby.
Bro, I never seen this man. He don't jump, but he get more rebounds
He
than
get what he can get.
he average more rebounds than both of them.
Big man in the
Honestly,
block.
Tom, he average more rebounds than both of them.
I didn't say he didn't.
Average more assists. They just got him at points. So you really gonna give it to Embiid? Like,
I'm just saying this year Embiid done showed out, bro.
I mean,
It's gonna go neck and neck, but this year Embiid showed out.
it's more to it. You gotta have to take in field goal percentage, 3-point percentage. I would go with the Joker just because his team been hurt all year.
Look, I'm not saying that.
You would go with Embiid because of the controversy he had to deal with all year.
There we go.
Right?
Yeah, look, there we go.
That's it.
So, with today's being the last day of the
We
NBA,
have a plethora of games today, and a lot of them is on TV.
now you gonna wear the word plethora out.
Yes. And those is not all the games.
Let me do this, bro. I know that. I know that's not all the games.
God, the whole NBA finishing their season up. I'm disappointed in the Knicks.
So, as we go down the list, we got the Wizards at Charlotte.
Charlotte, baby.
We got that's what you picking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, they gonna whoop their
I'm
ass.
going to the Wizards, bro.
Ain't bad.
Milwaukee at Cleveland Cavaliers. Milwaukee. Then you got the Pacers at the Nets. The Nets need to win to keep their spot. Who you going with?
The Nets.
All right.
I mean, look, KD and Kyrie, them guys be balling. You can't. They really know how to put that ball in that basket. I play defense though.
Then you got Pistons, Detroit, rotating at the 76ers at 7 o'clock.
Sixers.
You going Sixers?
I mean, yeah.
I'm going Sixers too.
Oh man.
Then you got the Heat at Orlando Magic. I'm going with the Heat. Who you going with?
The Heat.
You got the Raptors at the Knicks. You going Raptors?
Yeah, Knicks.
You going Knicks?
They got NBA season out strong.
Okay.
Golly.
Right, I know. Then we got the Celtics and the Grizzlies. Both of them need to win. Grizzlies.
Celtics, they need to win.
Celtics need to win.
The Grizzlies really can rest their players.
Mm-hmm.
To try to avoid injury. The Bulls slipped, so I take the Bulls.
Can I get to that game? Then you got Bulls at the Timberwolves. You said the Bulls slipped?
Yeah, they've been slipping, but I still take them. They really need Alonzo.
I'm going to go with the Timberwolves. Then you got the Wizards at the Pelicans. Warriors at the Pelicans. My apologies.
Pelicans.
Oh, you got to go with the Pelicans. I'm going with the Warriors. You got the Kings at the Suns. I'm going with the Suns.
Definitely the Suns.
Definitely the Suns. No LeBron. No, I don't know who else not playing. You got the Lakers at the Nuggets.
Would you blow it all up?
What you mean, the Lakers? I mean, they're going to have to next year. But I'm
Would
going,
you?
yeah.
No, I would.
I'm going with the Nuggets now.
I'm going with the Nuggets, but I want to blow their big three up. I have you blow that roster, I won't do that big three. Like, give me some shooters.
Okay.
What the fuck shooters?
Then you got the Jazz at Trailblazers. I ain't heard nothing about Dame Lillard all year.
He's hurt. He been hurt.
Then you got other point guard, but Simmons been stepping up.
He got hurt too though. He ain't
Oh
playing.
man, so I'm going with the Jazz.
Yeah.
And you got the Thunder at the Clippers. Clippers.
Clippers need a W.
Then you go with the Texas rivalry, the Spurs at my team, the Mavericks. I'm going with the Mavericks. Come on, baby, you gotta go with my team. What? Come on, my mob, baby.
You don't got to.
Then, since we wasn't here last 2 weeks, some late NFL news. Well, everybody should know now. Matt Ryan got traded to the Colts. How you think that's gonna be?
I don't know.
I think that's.
I don't know because I would like for them to have some weapons. I like Pittman, Jr., they wide receiver, but who else?
Taylor, nice running back.
Look, I said
You
who
talking
else?
about as a receiver?
Yeah.
T.Y. Hilton's still there.
No, he's not. They released him.
Oh boy, they probably sign him back. They're gonna need to sign him back.
Then you got their other one, Pascal. Zach Pascal.
He's still there.
My Eagles signed him up for years.
Oh boy.
I mean, I like the trade because it established them a quarterback for
That's
at
what they was
least
looking for.
2 years or something.
Uh-huh.
But I don't see a Matthew Stafford thing going on. So
How do you feel about the news about Carson? The owner saying Carson Wentz was immature. That's why they got rid of him, traded him.
man, the reports will be reports. You know, I don't know. I don't know.
About to say you might gotta sit up a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Then we had the $1 million deal trade, blockbuster trade that shocked everybody. Tyreek Hill was traded from Kansas City Chiefs to the Dolphins.
Right.
The Dolphins gave up a first-round draft pick, second-round draft pick, fourth-round draft pick, a 2023 fourth-round draft pick, and 2023 sixth-round draft pick. Also signed Tyreek Hill to a four-year.
Yeah, we did.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. I ain't even know if he got traded.
4-year, $120 million contract with $72.2 million guaranteed. Then they also signed the running back from the 49ers, Raheem Mostert. So they definitely one of the fastest teams in the NFL. What do you see the Dolphins doing with this?
I don't know where they going with it, but there's too much speed with Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill, Raheem Mostert. You gotta just hope Tua could play. I mean, but I don't know. I like it. I like it because they got tight end.
Like they trying to win.
I mean, look like they trying to win. They got the offense. I mean, if you want to, take a copy out of the, not the Bills, but the Patriots playbook, build around, your young quarterback. This is how you do it, actually.
And
This is actually how you do
like
it.
the report said, they was trying to tank. They said, whatever, we about to go get her. We about to go spend that paper.
I mean,
you gotta prove to me we ain't tanking.
I mean, you can't say that, Tom. You can't say that. You gotta think about it. Coach still got 5.
All right, that's cool. You gotta still prove to me that
cool.
we was tanking now.
It's not cool because this is the way that you're proving it.
Nope.
How you just trade away all your draft picks?
I just wanted to spend some more money.
You
Get a
just
Super Bowl.
basically tried to lie and cover your ass by trading away all your draft picks for a
You
spot
gotta
play.
prove it.
I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay.
So the last signing of a big move, a big wide receiver, was Stephon Diggs. The Bills agreed to terms with Stephon Diggs on a 4-year, $96 million contract extension. He gonna receive $21.5 at the signing bonus and $70 million guaranteed, a part of the new deal. How do you like that? How do you see Stephon Diggs? Is he one of the top receivers in the NFL, top 10?
Yeah, why?
I'm just ask
I
a question
mean,
as a reporter.
Do you not see a top 10 wide receiver in him?
I'm just asking a question. Where do we see him? Is he in the top 5 or is he in the bottom 5, the 10?
I don't know.
He's
Top
probably in
five.
the top 5.
You feel? Think so?
Okay.
Name your top
You
5.
gotta go down the list.
Yeah, name your top 5, brother.
My top 5 is wide receiver.
Wide receiver. Right now. Yes, sir.
You got Tay Adams,
Mhm.
Cooper Cup.
Mhm.
You got that's a dog. Hold on. I
He's
think
definitely in the top 5.
Yeah, I put Tyreek Hill somewhere in here.
You know what I'm
I ain't
saying?
gonna say you got to, but go ahead.
He is. But
He's
what we
Tyreek
talk
Hill.
about is definitely in the
That's
top 5
three.
because
Yeah,
we can't
Tyreek
even really
Hill.
name 5.
That's 3. He 4th.
Yeah,
4?
Yeah.
well, that's it. And I can't even name.
I could name.
Just till I know what's there.
The 5th one gonna be just a toss up between like 2, 3 more wide receivers at least. So I ain't gonna stay at 4.
With your man leaving, he left the game. Who was that? That left the game.
Antonio Brown.
Yeah, he done.
Can you name 5 better than him?
Yeah.
I mean, it was just a question, not technically, because
You just naming them was just hypothetical.
D-Hop ain't played, so you'll take him off the list for
I'm not
last year.
taking D-Hop off no list. D-Hop better than that boy. You tripping.
I just said for
Sure.
last year.
Still ain't taking him off no list.
Okay, so that gonna put him at 5 then. If you gonna put D-Hop in front of him.
Alright, he said 5.
You still got Mike Evans somewhere.
We better than Mike Evans. Get out of here.
Like,
Better than Mike Evans.
Okay.
6 or
Mike
7.
Evans is literally tied at 6 with Keenan Allen.
Okay,
You
y'all.
trying to fuck with that boy.
Okay, y'all forgetting young boy that just had Jamar Chase that just exploded.
No.
Yeah,
He ain't got that
he
many
ain't
much
top
screens.
5.
I would put Justin Jefferson over him.
I was just about to say you got Justin Jefferson.
He still ain't fuck with Diggs.
Okay.
The Spurs
Look,
matter.
I'm going down the list, baby.
Spurs longevity and consistency, that's what Diggs have. All 3 of those, you check the box.
So we don't have DK Metcalf up there?
He do not check the box of what I just said.
Okay.
Longevity, consistency,
I'm just
And
throwing names.
productivity.
I'm just throwing names up there just to
I'm gonna
see.
check the box.
I'm just
Those 3.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, you throw names out there, but do those check the box.
I'm just saying.
Longevity, productivity, and
I'm
consistency.
just saying. Touche. I'm just saying. Okay, so you 5. All right. My
I
man.
mean, you throw the rest of them on him or something.
Okay. So the notable signings that we had, since we didn't cover it last, like we said, past 2 weeks, the Ravens, my team actually re-signed Calais Campbell back. Good job. We signed Josh Barnes, another linebacker back, I think. The Chiefs signed Green Bay receiver Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Tampa Bay old running back Ronald Jones. Minnesota signed Zadarius Smith after we thought we was gonna get him.
He just trying to sack Rodgers at this point.
And then the New England Patriots signed Malcolm Butler back.
There's still a lot of notable names out there for that. Like the Honey Badger.
Honey Badger still out there. The Davion Clowney still out there. Odell Beckham still out there. I think someone knew, a couple people out there. I was like, wow, these people still out there?
I mean, you forgot about Bobby Wagner.
Oh, Bobby Wagner, I
He
apologize.
was released by the Saints, and now
You
he's
mean
with
the Seahawks?
the Seahawks.
And he signed a 4-year deal with the Rams.
No, 5-year deal for $50 million.
Okay, I apologize.
So it was like,
That is the last name
I
that
mean,
we forgot.
talking about the Rams now, you just got a
They just
premier
let-
Hall of Fame of linebackers go along with Aaron
I was
Donald.
about to say they let Von Miller go and got Wagner.
If I would let Von Miller go and save some money,
To get Wagner,
they saved $110 million.
whew.
Think about how much money is Von Miller signed for and how much money they signed Wagner for.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It's like-
To say, all right, I'm gonna lose Von Miller and to get
I
Wagner,
mean, you're not gonna know that at the time, but
but to do it like that,
they do it and save 110 and could be able to sign more people out of that. It's like,
stole on 6-1.
yeah. I mean, who they gave they wide receiver though?
Dude from we was just talking about him 2 weeks ago. Just talked about him. I didn't forget because I was like, he's number 2. It's not Younger from the Biz, or is it? It is Younger from
Allen
the Biz.
Robinson.
Allen Robinson, yeah.
Yeah, so the Rams, hey, y'all on versus repeat.
And everybody, and that's the crazy part. Everybody, I kept telling everybody, y'all keep talking about Stafford wasn't good. All right.
Remember, you gotta have a veteran team to pull that off, and a good head coach.
No,
Veteran
that's
team, even but Tom Brady and the Patriots.
everybody come in and do their
You gotta have a
job.
veteran team to pull that off, and a good head coach. Because if not,
I mean, and I really say it's like Ray Lewis said. It really don't even take a good coach. You could put a mature coach that got a. Brian Billick said it, that he take the blows and let the team coach itself.
I mean, but that's a good coach.
Ain't that what Toronto?
That's not a great coach. I mean, great coach. I ain't say you gotta have a great coach. You have a good coach.
Right, a good enough coach, right.
Yeah, but
Right,
it's still not the X's and O's, and it's still not a crush the game.
And then let the team coach itself. Once you got mature individuals that wanna win, right.
And play for the team.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can always accomplish anything. So
Take them out, you accomplish anything.
I mean, it's different when you practice Aaron Rodgers, motherfucker, you selfish. You doing the whole without. But they don't want to play with you.
Hey, don't say my man selfish. You gotta get his paper.
Man, now look at his wide receivers.
Everybody got to take paper.
And you got his paper now, don't get your wide receivers. Well, you got to throw the balls up.
Nobody. But with that said, we're gonna wrap this up.
Yeah.
You got anything to say to the people?
No.
Come on, my man just said.
Somebody get on duty. Somebody send me an invite. I'm applying since like 7 this morning.
We on the Call of Duty. We trying to get a Twitch started up. We about to get the thing popping. I'm telling y'all. So, oh yeah, I got a new job. Call me Supervisor Tone now. Check me out at the AC Hotel downtown.
I don't know what that's it.
Don't worry about it. They gonna figure out where it's at because we gonna get bro them popping. But with that said, just let the tribe speak sports, and we gonna get back to y'all next week. Hopefully, stay in touch with us.